of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Nancy,
Okay, we're on the clock still. We just put a
we're
sign
ready
on
to
the
go.
door.
Okay.
So we're ready to go. This is Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa Evans. She's from Owensboro and she's been one of my helpers this year. This is Sherry, Bruce, JC, Mayor Kathy, and Michelle. All right, so
Evans, EVA, and
yes. So at the last meeting, I brought up that I know you're doing budgets now and that I'm trying to help maybe wiggle some room out of the village for help to do something with the budgets. And so, but I am looking to possibly cut back and then train somebody or mirror me to help with that.
Okay.
That I can cut back and then they can maybe work their way up and take over. Melissa has been an exceptional asset to us. She does a great tour. She's great with people. She's got the passion. She's got the enthusiasm. And Jeff suggested I bring her to this meeting and introduce her.
Well, we know she trusts you, or she wouldn't even think about this. She's got too much work invested in it.
Yeah. So
can you give us a little of your background as far as museums, history, and stuff?
So I don't really have any professional, be upfront about that background in that. Most of my background is in customer service. I have volunteered before I moved down here. I volunteered for the Lake County Parks Department, and I volunteered with them for over 7 years.
Oh,
So it was called Buckley Homestead, and it was a living history farm, more like the Boyhood than our
Mhm.
museum. But I volunteered with them and did a couple different programs. We had one that was at the Kankakee Marsh called Boys or Rendezvous. And then we had another one at Buckley that was Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We also did Fall Festival. So my background with that is pretty extensive. And then, like I said, I have a lot of customer service, working with people.
so would it start next year? Are you gonna?
I think since the budget has already been made,
Mhm.
As of July, once I get the report, I can verify what my thinking is versus what I
Okay.
have. But I'm trying to get it down that having somebody else there this year, which I've been able to have 2 people there, not every day, but some
Right.
days, has really helped me because then I can do things that I couldn't do if I was interrupted by giving a tour or visitors coming in. Our visitation has been very, very, very good, especially compared to the north.
Mm.
I've talked to some of the people there and their holiday world, the weather's gotten everybody.
Yeah.
But we've been very, very, very fortunate with it. I had 10 people yesterday. We had 6 today so far. Yeah, so that doesn't sound a lot to
Mhm.
to normal people, but it is for us.
Well,
When there's
we're
some days
yeah.
we didn't have anybody, there's 3 days in a row, maybe we had 0 people. So it's really coming to life. I feel the cabins are stable, the museum is stable with displays, and it's almost like it's ready. So
How do you feel about social media and all of that? Or, I know how you feel about it.
Yeah, I've been trying to push a little bit more of social media.
Okay,
I'd like to,
so it'll be something that
yeah,
be
I
able to.
definitely would like to get into a TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Before we came, I was working on. We're gonna start doing. We haven't decided how frequently, but once a week or maybe a couple times a month, like post on the Facebook page. That's like thank you to the people that support us and trying to just get more posts out there just in
Right.
general to create more traffic. I am added on the Friends of the Village Facebook page, so we are getting quite a few new views,
Okay, good.
which surprised me. Yes, if we don't, I also want to do another thing next year where we post like who you might meet at the village, and so kind of like the guides, and of course our yard cat, and people really love to try and spot her.
Right.
So I have a lot of ideas as far as like
Okay, good.
marketing, social media.
Okay, promotion, I feel like it's huge weakness, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I learned something recently. The guy I was telling you I interviewed,
Uh-huh,
well, we have a new administrator and she's much more savvy with social media.
all right,
I learned that if you pay a small fee, it boosts your, anyway, we ended up getting like 150,000 views and
really?
posts because I think she said,
Wow,
I had no idea.
that's crazy. That's probably something we need to look at for the city too.
Yeah, we get, because we, you know, book them in, they have the guest book that they can sign, so I try to keep track of that. And most of the people that find us, they say Google or YouTube.
Oh,
is a good
nice.
one. There's been a couple of YouTubers that have made videos and stuff about just different stuff in the area. and things.
Nice.
So I really want to work on trying to tap into a lot of those, what I consider like free
Mhm.
marketing, you know, opportunities.
Okay, well, maybe once we get, further along in this, you could kind of fill, me and Rochelle in on what that might look like, if it's full-time, part-time. You know, if both of you be part-time, or if she'll be full-time, or what that looks like in your head.
So the only other thing I have in the village is we had this humongous tree that's right next to the cabin. And had major damage. And we had Logan come and cut the limbs and clean that all up. But the tree itself is still next to the cabin and it's still alive and still doing well. So Terry had Matt from K&K come and look at it yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and Matt feels that we should wait until next year to see what it's gonna do. It's like the top is not doing well, but the bottom is. He didn't feel it was a threat right now. Unless there's major damage.
Right.
But, it was suggested that we might put that into the budget. That tree might have to come down, and he gave us $4,000
Okay,
just for the tree. So, and that would be, his numbers are guaranteed for 90 days, which I said, I really don't want his equipment. He's gonna have to bring in huge equipment. And I don't want the grounds torn up before our October event. So, we thought maybe once the ground is frozen, and then he could come and take care of it, if that's the route we're gonna go. But, I thought I'd give you a heads up to make sure that you knew that should be in the budget a
Okay.
little bit. There's tree issues. So.
okay.
Good.
So,
Thank
do
you.
you have any other questions for Melissa or?
Welcome.
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 This week, so.
That was nice
So we're
meeting
gonna
you.
skip out because we've got a note on the door that we'll be back in 15, 20 minutes.
Okay,
Thank you for coming.
thank you for coming. Nice meeting you.
She seems nice.
She seems gung ho.
I know she does. I like that she likes social media and she knows how to do all that.
That's
I
so
figured she would since she's young. but-
Yeah.
That's so important now to get.
Mhm. And to find someone her age that has passion for a project like that.
Yeah, we went through there this morning and there's about 3 or 4 pickup vehicle cars out there this morning.
You know,
Really.
so, you know, it's like social media stuff.
Yeah.
That's just the way people find things out.
Right.
We pay for 2 billboards,
Mm-hmm.
so we always ask visitors how to hear about us. And almost
It's always
always billboard. It's
Right.
always social.
Right. I think it's
Good.
definitely the way.
Got anything on the
I
pickleball
do.
courts?
Oh, I do. So I just received word that Andy transferred his money to ABR. And after they get it, then they'll transfer it back to us and we'll pay all the bills. Yesterday we had a lengthy conversation about the construction. And we are going to break ground on Monday. So if any of you can come out on Monday, we'd appreciate it. And I was going to invite other people too. I haven't gotten an exact time yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let everybody know. And Andy's not going to be able to make it down for that because it's such last minute, but he will come down for the ribbon. So I also met with he had a Raul out there and he was checking where water was. He was checking, because they'll want to power wash the court before they put the top surface on it. And so they told us when we could be doing stuff out there and when we shouldn't be doing stuff out there as far as, what's good for the court. And, we've got the concrete driveway, okay, by the council. And they're going to pay for that. And then Andy's going to flip the bill for the lights. So, we do have a different start date. I think he asked for October 30th now, for a, end date. They're hoping to have it done before then, before it was September. But since, all of this got delayed a little bit, now they're looking at a later done date, but they're all getting home and they're going to send us, weekly updates on what they've gotten done. They're going to have a camera out there so that we can watch it, so it's going to be, a lot of people use that for a timeline, which will be pretty cool.
Good.
So yeah, I'm super excited about it. I spoke with Natasha at the pool today, and so my husband and I in an auction bought a pool party, and I was noticing where you eat, right outside the concession stand, probably could use some fans. So I was thinking about buying 4 different fans to fit in the corner that would also keep the flies and bugs away when kids are eating, and the trash is closed, so it'll help
Okay.
keep that area. This year, Natasha has gotten an AED, and she had it donated by Deaconess Heart Saver Program. So because if someone's drowning, I think it's a matter of seconds that you have to save them. And so that's out there, and all of the lifeguards have been trained on it. And she, of course, has been trained on it.
What was the Deacon's Heart
Saver Program.
Saver?
And all the lifeguards are, CPR and AED certified. Let's see. She was asking if maybe we could do some painting on the pump house. It's all old, and some washing down and power washing, and maybe some painting in the bathrooms. She said there's always flaking paint every time she goes in there. This is an end of the year project, not Wild Pools. We're almost there where it's getting ready to be closed. And I was going to check with Tana to see if she could reach out and see if there are any mural grants, so that maybe we can get a mural on that pump house.
Yeah.
She said the rescue tubes are not up to code, and we need 6 new rescue tubes. I could probably pay it out in promotions, but Rochelle said that she would be glad to check for me to make sure that that's allowable, under my guidelines of what I have. So I don't care to pay for stuff that maybe we need right away, that would help us. I think I was going to approach you guys and see this year when we go to the county's parks board, I was thinking about asking for tables like we have next door, only they would be smaller. These tables, I think, hold 10 people, and I think they would be too big for underneath that awning out there.
Oh, okay.
So they make a smaller version, and maybe we could get 4 of them out there. And I think last year they paid for those and we still had money left. So I was thinking about, with all the money that was left, we could ask for the recliner chairs because they're getting in yucky shape, and then just kind of slowly replace all of those. Or if we can afford with that money to do it all, we would. So I'm having her research what kind of chair she feels like would service best, that would hold up the best being in the sun every day. Of course, that's you guys' decision. And so it was just something I was going to bring to you to, we've still got time. It's not till next spring.
That's in the
Yeah.
county park.
Let's see. So this year she has required all children to wear life jackets that need some kind of assistance. They're not allowed to use the arm or the puddle jumpers, as they call them. I guess she just doesn't feel safe with all of those. So she had several parties where people had left their life jackets, and she had one pool party and they donated the life jackets to us. So we were thinking about buying some more to make sure we at least had one in every age group or size. And then that way, when people came in to swim, they could rent them for maybe $3. And if they brought it back, have it put up, they could get like $1 back,
Sounds good.
and then that way we would have them there and it didn't ruin the person's time showing up and they don't have the proper life-saving measures. She said that the fridge out there is on its last leg. And so I didn't know if maybe I should call the training center.
You might donate more.
Yeah, and see what they have because it's in pretty bad shape. And she said she'd only put candy bars and something else. She said just basically candy stuff, nothing that's perishable in there because it just won't go like it needs to go.
Sounds good.
And I don't think I have. Rochelle and I had a quick conversation about, if the pool manager has, like, if they're have all of the accreditations that Natasha has, she's an EMT, she has all of this stuff under her belt that maybe we should pay the lifeguards, not the lifeguards, the manager a little bit more. And we could have two groups, for someone who comes in that doesn't have all of that, and then we wouldn't have to change the salary ordinance in the future. But, she came, I felt really good about it this year, because I knew that if it wasn't her, then it was going to be the swim coach. And, she has a good history and background with all of that too. And so it was just a really good year with the pool. I don't know if you've seen everything that she did, but, I went by, I guess it was yesterday, and she was having the exercise classes.
I've seen,
And that whole pool was full
yeah, a lot of,
of women. Maybe some men too, I don't know.
Yeah.
But and then she's had ladies' night, and I've gone to 2 of those this year, and she charged us to get in.
only ladies go.
And it was a lot of fun. And then on Saturday morning, she was doing an adult swim before noon. So if you wanted to get in there and just splash around or whatever, not having the kids around, then you could come in the
good.
morning. So yeah, she's done
Very well.
a lot of stuff. We'll have a report later once the pool is shut down for the year to see, in comparison,
Yeah.
some of the stuff that's happened, but
Well, I think this would be a good opportunity to go ahead and get that pump house painted,
yeah,
before winter
okay.
and everything. I'll make a motion.
I'll
You
have,
said they were gonna look at some.
I'll
grants
have
first on
Tana,
that.
yeah, reach out and see if there's any
Yeah.
grant money.
After if you find out, that,
Okay.
just go ahead and do it.
Okay.
All in favor?
Um,
I've got something too. I want-
Okay.
Look at out there too, that bridge going across the track for the Charlie
Mhm.
Chin Field.
mhm,
And that's looking kind of rough.
okay,
I think we need to maybe stain it or put a coat of something on there to brighten it up a little bit.
okay,
And check it out and make sure it's safe.
okay,
I
yeah,
just thought about that going through that the other day.
okay. I walked on it yesterday, but I didn't, I
Yeah.
wasn't examining.
I said, drive my golf cart across. it. I was a little bit leery about doing that.
Okay, I'll check it out the next time I go out there and
Yeah,
see.
see, if
Yeah.
it's it.
I'll have some of the guys look at it
But
too.
I'm pretty sure that is all weather lumber on it, but
Yeah.
still needs to be It's like our deck, it needs to be
Mhm.
done every
What
year.
if it could just be pressure washed and looked at?
Well,
Yeah.
and I was talking, I don't know if you guys noticed what Kevin Collins did next door with the
Mm.
stage. So he told us about a product that you can just spray on and it takes care of all the mold mildew.
Gotcha.
And it just, within a month or two, it looks brand new
Don't
again.
let it forget.
Yeah.
I use it on
So-
my-
Do you? And it's really good?
Yeah.
Okay. We were gonna look into something like that too. So that all of that would match, but I bet I could use it on my fridge and then I'll
Right,
have
too.
someone
Yeah.
check it out to see how sturdy it is, but
Cause the problem, if you paint or stain it, now you've gotta do that every year or.
yes. Yeah,
Well, we went through the fairground this morning and the inserts in the columns there in front of the village,
Mhm.
they look really nice.
They look really good, don't they?
Yeah.
We've done a lot of stuff at the park this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks,
It looks
I
good.
think it
It's-
does too.
I was looking at the building out there and it looks super. I mean, just having that cleared off in front
Right.
and that looks really good.
Another thing is I've added to your park, so, the council voted to purchase the land just west of where the parking lot's gonna be, where the boat dock. And it has the house on it. It's the first house as you go around the corner, and there was a little parcel in front of it. So we're in the process of purchasing it. Someday maybe that can add to, if we wanted to rent out golf carts or,
Yeah.
do something. I don't know, maybe
which side is it on?
it is just west of, so it's on if you're going west, it would be on the right side.
Okay.
That first house.
Yeah.
And the garden's there and
Where they all, just have, or,
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
And Matt Walker live there.
he does, he does.
You're not gonna purchase a house.
We did buy it. So Don Riley owned it. And he put it up for sale. So I took it to the council and said, are we interested in buying it? Because it adjoins the ground we just bought.
sell it for sales.
Yeah. And so everybody was interested, maybe even something that, he might be willing to help us take care of the property until we're ready for the next step.
I would say you would be.
I think he would too. So it's not a conversation I've had with him or anything, but just an idea.
It's gonna be quite the park for us all.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
The Jeff Wilson Dog Park, I think we have the
No, we
signage,
got Jeff Wilson's dog park.
but we don't have the bags yet. I don't know what's up with ordering stuff. I mean, gonna have to pay attention to see if it comes from out of the country. Cause and another thing, Freddie the Frog, he's gonna replace Wally the Well. And he's on his way. So we should be getting him any day.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah. So I got news this week that it was mailed on August 1st. So that's exciting. I can't think of anything. National Night Out is going to be September the I got it in here somewhere. I don't see it in the calendar right now. Let me look. It's gonna be in September. Let me look at it. September the 5th from 5 to 7. It's gonna be at Rockport City Park. And they've decided to do it at a different time because last year it was so hot and it was the day before school and they weren't getting a ton of participation just because of that. So hopefully now the weather would have been absolutely great, but oh well,
How do you know?
yeah. You don't know. So, that's another thing that's gonna go on. We also I was contacted by a church and they're wanting to hold, music and celebration out there one day, maybe in September. So, and they'll get back to me and figure out what they were hoping to do on a Saturday and kind of make it kind of a kid event and feed them hamburgers and hot dogs and just give them some fellowship. And then, we're working on Howl on the Rock, which is the next event to come up. And what we're gonna do for there, and we're also working on Christmas on Main Street, so. I can't think of anything. This weekend is, what is the name of Natasha's band? No Governor is gonna perform on the stage. The Sunday of Labor Day, we're gonna have, beginner's luck, and I can't think, I can't think of the other band's name, so I'll tell you that later because we still haven't had it for that.
Right here though.
Yep. So all of this work was paid for by the grant that, you remember when Tana and I went to that meeting and we got the money? So we finished up, we had to wait till this year to get the other portion of it. So that's why we hired him to go ahead and finish the stage off. We're also gonna put a picture of, the Rio Theater.
Cool.
And, the left side and then on the right side, we're hoping to get one of those boards that open up, that tell all our events for the year all over town. And then, I put that little flower thing on. I noticed during Easter, kids were trying to climb up on the front of the stage and it was way too high for them to do that. So I put that flower box on the front, and so I'll fill it in with dirt and we'll plant something that comes back every year. Yes. And then also putting in a ramp for ADA. And I'm hoping whenever they pour the parking spot down there, that we'll have this marked out. And we can pour just a little bit of concrete so they can turn and go up on stage.
I appreciate you putting that
Right?
ramp up.
I knew that you were
When I
gonna come
get up-
down.
I get
And
up there and do my
sing
karaoke and run
karaoke.
everybody off.
I don't think you could.
Yeah, I could. Yes, I could. Yes, I
But it's a challenge now. We do want you
could. No,
to.
no, you don't want me to.
Get your Elvis outfit out.
No, that's, no.
And I think that's all I got. We went to Elkhart last week, which was quite a drive, and to the ICOM, Indiana Conference of Mayors, and Governor Brown did show up, talk about his C1, and we had, I don't know, at least 50 mayors there, and then we had a go-kart race, it's called the Grand Prix, and I wasn't in it, but you had to sign up, and so 4 mayors to a team, and they all raced. Usually mayors come with their city hall or whatever and fill a team, but I think the reigning winner was overthrown this year, so, and it looked like it was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah,
We saw young people.
Did you? So it was a lot of fun. That's all I had.
got anything else?
Good to go.
All right.
You got anything?
We need a motion.
Oh, yeah, we got something else we gotta decide on.
Oh, yeah, we do. We do need to slide on a new time.
Yeah, for you.
Are we gonna keep it on Wednesdays? Okay,
Bruce can be here. Cause he wouldn't have football practice at 3:30 or whatever.
okay,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if we can meet at 3,
okay.
Jeff gets off at 2:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he could be here by 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
that all right?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, with that.
If I'm not taking a nap, I'll be like,
We'll call and wake you up. You know, you don't want to miss this meeting.
no, I don't.
Okay, do we need
Oh,
someone
yeah,
to
another thing
make a
too.
motion to change that?
I want to publicly thank the city council for appropriating the funds for our path to the pickleball court.
I agree.
If I need to come to a meeting to do that,
Mhm.
or one of us can,
Yeah, okay. Do you second? the
Sure, make a
sign
motion.
change?
I said,
Okay, all in favor? I
uh,
need to say that. Okay, good.
yeah, so that's a big help.
It is a huge help.
We always, we were all out there that day, and I told Terry, I said, Terry, it was nice. Say, we need pickleball courts, everything like that. And you just think that you're gonna get them.
Yeah.
Just gonna wiggle your nose and they're gonna be. But just like that path, we didn't know, that's one thing we didn't know about,
Right,
grading the ground.
right.
You didn't know, but you just don't think of
It's a
those.
lot of,
You
it's
just
a lot
don't
of
think
stuff
of
to
those
it.
things. I mean,
It's a
yeah,
huge
just,
project.
yeah, we're gonna get a pickleball court.
Yeah. And I just came with one. Yeah,
Worked out.
it did work out.
Anyway, looking forward to it.
Well, I challenge you.
Yeah, I'll be there, Doc. We'll be there.
Yep.
You see.
I will too.
Hey, we'll have a crowd that night.
Are you gonna have enough shovels for us all to dig a?
Yeah, actually, the pickleball people are bringing down the shovels,
Oh, okay.
so and we may need to bring more. I'll find out how many they're gonna. I never thought about that. What time could you,
What's the day?
Monday?
Oh, we practice the
Okay.
4:30.
Could anybody do it during the day?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do it.
I'll get, or practice 3 to 5:30.
Okay. We were thinking about maybe 10, 11 in the morning. Okay.
That'd be good. Yeah. Just let us know.
Okay, I will. I'll let you know if you have to bring a shovel.
You have to pick me up.
Hope I don't hurt my back.
Hope I can keep my shoes on.
Okay.
So we're adjourned.
Yep.
Make a motion.
We did. Sure did, and I seconded it.
That's all right. You okay with it, Rochelle?
I'm good.